So do you have this how many of you have the book with you? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, those who are having
Yes,
book
sir.
with you, there is a cassette on Sundarlan Bahuguna in this chapter. Please read that, because if you go on reading the stories, then we may not get time. Okay, let us just cover the important points, important concepts. Okay, so the ecosystem services. What are the ecosystem services? I would like you to at least read this. Who can read this? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, continue.
The citizens, sir, from here to
Yes. Abhishek, continue.
sir. The citizens of New York used to be proud of their drinking water that was supposed to be tasty, pure, clean, and healthy.
Little bit faster.
Some time ago, however, the quality of the water obtained from the Catskill watershed fell below the standards set by the Environment Protection Agency. A study found the cause of the problem, the increasing level of activity in agriculture, industry, and urban development were together. Diminishing the actual forested area of the watershed, altering the geochemical
Geochemical
cycles
cycle.
and the species composition. Two options were considered to solve the problem: buy and restore the watershed so that the forest will continue to provide natural purification and filtration. The estimate cost was $1 billion. Build and maintain a new purification and filtration plant. The capital cost would be $6 to $8 billion, and the annual operating cost $300 million.
Okay. So the first option was the obvious choice, because look, buy and restore the watershed so that the forest will continue to provide natural. One is natural process where the cost is $1 billion US, whereas if you do the same thing artificially, the cost is 6 to 8 billion with the annual operation cost of 300 million extra. So we don't understand, we never realize the amount of ecosystem services that we get free of cost. It may be a river, forest, or trees that we have in our garden or surrounding us. The amount of ecosystem services or the benefits that we get in the form of fruits, flower, aesthetic. Apart from that, the oxygen that we get, how important that is for us, we don't realize until unless that is exhausted. So you'll be surprised to know that the amount of oxygen that a tree converts by taking carbon dioxide. So if you calculate the average contribution of a tree to the mankind, it will be in lakhs per year. The amount of oxygen that
पता नहीं.
Yes, Prachi, you are saying something?
No, sir, nothing.
Is your some saying pata nahi, means I didn't get you?
Sorry, sir.
So you are talking to somebody else?
No, sir.
Okay. So So the economic benefit that we get out of ecosystem is simply huge. Ecosystem represent a complex interaction among organisms and between them and the environment. So energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can only be transferred from one form to another. But during any such transformation, a part of the energy is lost and non-useful heat. Organisms have role like producer, consumer, decomposer in a food chain that we saw, like decomposer, detributors, and scavenger and other things. They maintain the flow of matter and energy to the atmosphere and to the soil. So the nutrient cycle keeps on moving from one organism to other. Like that, the energy keeps on moving from one organism to other, then back to the nature, again come back to organisms in different forms. So an ecosystem always moves towards a state of dynamic balance. Ecosystem, we can never say it is static, rather than it keeps on moving, it's a dynamic balance. Every species has its ecological niche in a ecosystem. So every species has a ecological niche, means ecosystem is a bigger space, and niche, ecological niche, you can say confined to a particular part of an ecosystem. Are you all clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Aniket. Okay, fine. So you can now see the producer, consumer, and decomposer. So surprisingly, it looks like coronavirus, right? So the water, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, nitrogen are continuous cycle in the biosphere, because of which the nutrients keeps on moving. The sun is the primary sustainer of all life on earth. So the ecosystem provides invaluable services to us. So these are very important key terms you need to understand and remember: biogeochemical cycle, biome, biosphere, carbon cycle, climax ecosystem, ecosystem, ecological pyramid, ecotone, age effect, energy flow, food chain, food web, habitat, and trophic level. These are the important terminologies of this chapter. Let's see who can answer this question.
Sir, B.
Aniket.
Yes.
Roll number 20. Yes.
The
Can
tropical
anybody?
rainforest.
C.
C, sir.
It's a
E.
tropical rainforest.
Okay, Atishay. Tropical rainforest. Who else said what?
So C.
So C.
Tropical
C, sir.
rainforest. Yes. Who all are saying C? Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, sir. C.
Yes, Ayush.
C, sir. Tropical rainforest.
Tropical rainforest. Anybody else, or everybody is agreed to their views? Means tropical rainforest. Or if anybody has any other answer, can say it.
Sir, I think it is Earth.
Sir,
Sir,
desert. Sir, desert.
Who said it is Earth?
Sir, roll number 5, Abranil here, sir.
Avronil. I think you are right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you look, which is not a biome. Desert is a biome. We have already studied tundra and forest. If you don't know also, if you are good at reasoning also, you can odd man out also you can find. Earth, in Earth itself you will find desert, you will find tundra, and you will find tropical rainforests. So Earth is our planet, right? So it's roll number 5 of Ronil who got the point. Okay.
So A.
A.
Okay. Okay. All are saying A.
Sir,
Or
C.
Sir, I think
Sir.
producer.
E, producer.
Producer.
Sir, C,
who
sir.
said it first?
Sir, roll number 4, sir.
Roll number 4, Abhishek Chandra. Could identify it first. C. Right, Abhishek. It's C. And who told next?
Sir, Hansraj.
Hansraj.
45.
45.
Sir, roll 16.
45. Okay, Hansraj. Who said it next?
Sir, 16.
16, Amandeep.
Sir, 6.
Amandeep. And who? Okay, Amandeep. Okay, fine.
Sir,
So,
roll 6.
okay, roll number 6, you will get your chance.
So D.
D. Temperature.
D, temperature.
Okay. So, are you all sure it is D? Are you reading the question before answering it?
So bacteria.
So bacteria.
D.
Wait. Who told bacteria?
So 1.
Water, soil, and temperature are all abiotic. You read the question, which of the following is not an abiotic means is abiotic. Which is abiotic? Bacteria,
Bacteria.
right? So it's roll number 1. Okay. Fine. Who said Kirti? Which of the following statement is true with regard to ecotone? Okay, Kirti, roll number 52, right?
Sir, D also.
Also D.
Yes, sir, D.
Sir, C.
Yes, sir. C.
C.
Okay. You are saying it C. Somebody is saying D. You are saying C. No, it's not correct. C is not correct. Why? So why? Which is correct? A. We can see the age effect in the ecotone. Okay, it is not a ecotone is not a sharp line. It's a mixture of. It's a place where two type of ecosystem. And ecotone is not contain the species found in the adjoining ecosystem. Yes, it contain the more number of species. Okay, now we will go to terrestrial ecosystem. What is a terrestrial ecosystem? Anybody?
Sir, the ecosystem which is a kind of forest.
Ecosystem which is kind of forest. Okay, well try Atishay. But can anybody?
So terrestrial farming and
Sir, the ecosystem exists in land.
Yes,
Only
yes.
on landforms.
Yes, who is saying Prachi?
So land-based community of
Land-based community. It's Prachi.
organisms. Yes, sir.
Okay, Prachi. Oh, you are somewhere here. It is okay. So terrestrial means land-based. Okay. So I don't think we do have time to go for the stories. We will be discussing what are biomes, what are human impacts on biomes, then so please go through your book and read the caselet on Western Ghats. So urbanization, coconut plantation, farming of power plants, tourism, building and dams. So what are the important points here? That human beings have interfered with and made an impact on 73% of the land area. So forests currently contribute about 1/6 of global carbon emission because they are cleared, overused or degraded. Cleared, overused or degraded. That is the reason that forests are degraded, so carbon dioxide is emitted and added to the atmosphere. Why do different regions have different biomes? Yes, it's due to
weather
temperature
effect or temperature.
and precipitation. Okay. Yes.
Sir, climate.
Yes, climate. Okay. Let us watch a very small video. So what are there? It's because of the temperature and precipitation or the rainfall. Okay, because of the climate, there is different type of plants and animal are found in different places. Tropical rainforest, temperate forest, coniferous forest, tundra, grassland, and desert. Various type of forest. So forest, different type of forest are different type of terrestrial ecosystem. Okay. So it covers 20% of the land on earth, forests. Then soil. Then your plants are many in this type of ecosystem. Where does it found? It is found in South and Central America, Western and Central Africa, Southeast Asia. Means South Asia is where India, Sri Lanka, and we are placed. Some island of the Indian and Pacific Ocean. So importance of tropical forest are 75% of the moisture it receives it back to the atmosphere. So it is very important for the climate or for the rainfall. So though tropical forest occupy only 2% of the earth, they contain 50 to 80% of all terrestrial species. So highly diversified and rich in different type of different species. It plays a great role in recycling the water. What else? So then comes the temperate forest. coniferous forest. You just go through your book, and if you find any difficulties, please text me in the WhatsApp. There is nothing very much um, uh, critical things or technical things that you don't understand. Tundra forest. So what is a tundra forest? Yes.
So treeless regions.
It's right. You look at the
Low
picture.
temperature.
Please just allow me 30 seconds. I have to take a call. Okay. So we are discussing on tundra. So tundra is where is temperature is quite low, and like it is the opposite to a desert. Okay. So where you can find that vegetation is quite low. It is a very sensitive part, fragile region, and if you disturb the ecosystem, it will take a lot of time to regenerate. Okay, are you all clear what is tundra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like that you please read the other type of ecosystems. So, and it is very important for you to read the story of Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, ANWR. So you can know how to get the natural resources. There was dispute, and in 2015 the US government released a comprehensive conservation plan for ANWR, as the region is fragile and exploration, it is rich of natural resources, but exploration has been it was a tough fight between the people who wanted to conserve it and the others who are in the favor of extraction of natural resources. So you please read that story. So the summary is like one of the last remaining areas of unspoiled nature of 7.3 million hectares of undisturbed tundra wetland and glaciers. It is a rich biodiversity, flora and fauna, but it has a oil deposit of 7.7 billion barrels. So political conflict to drill or to not drill, but finally the US government comprehensive plan for ANWR conservation that came to place. So what is a grassland ecosystem? Yes. So you'll find birds, animals, soil is rich, support to growth of species. So where you generally found, you can find where you look at the map. So these are the place where basically you find the grasslands. You can find a part of Odisha also here. Okay. So it's of Equatorial Africa, South America, Southern India. So its climate is hot and dry in summer. Sometimes you can find fire. So generally it is the place where the annual rainfall varies between 250 to 1500 mm, which is helpful to grow the trees and grassland. So are you all clear? What is a grassland ecosystem? So as we discussed the tundra ecosystem, it's quite temperature is low. Just to opposite to it is the desert ecosystem. So adaptation of plant to desert, adaptation of animal to desert, and the very important thing is that the impact of human on desert. So the desert ecosystem is quite sensitive and delicate. What creates a problem? So when there is heavy vehicles driven on desert, it damages the topsoil and the vegetation. It takes a long recovery time in comparison to other ecosystem, both tundra and grass, this desert ecosystem. Vegetation growth and low species diversity, like we saw in rainforest and in other forest, you will find diversified species. But here you find the species diversity is very low. So anthropogenic activity that caused damage to the desert, it needs to be checked, and both disturbed by population, pollution, storage of toxic and nuclear waste in many places, like in nuclear testing in maybe in the desert, Thar desert in India, or in Sahara desert. So you can just see the Thar desert. It is in India, Rajasthan. So you'll find flowering plants like straw, wild grasses, tree like babul, rohida, khajur. Animals are also diversity is low, camel and some goats or sheep you may find. So you please read the story of Bishnoi giving one's life for tree. Maybe in the next class I'll ask somebody to narrate the story. Okay, who can answer this?
There are
Earth.
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 Good. So as we discussed, so now you are able to answer it immediately. Okay.
Desert area.
desert area.
Desert area.
Desert area.
So who is the first person to say this?
Sir, me, Aniket.
Good. Aniket.
Sir, me too, sir.
Who is the next? Who told it?
Sir, Ayush, sir.
Ayush. Ayush, what is your roll number? You have not written your roll number.
32, sir. Written. Sir, 32.
32, but why you have not written your roll number? Ayush,
Yes, sir.
but you are absent today.
No, sir.
Yes. I have not your roll number because I asked twice, thrice. You didn't respond. Means you joined late. Did you join late?
Yes, sir. 5 past 2, sir.
Oh, from next time join on time. Okay. I have given you attendance. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Thank you.
Fine. But I'll take attendance once more. It's only 44 students are here, and attendance is for more than 50 students. Students are very smart. They join and they disappear regularly. I am taking the screenshots in between. I'll do the random check. Then I'll find. Okay. So
Sir, first one.
Atishay,
Yes, sir.
which one you told?
Sir, first one.
First one.
Yes, sir.
So second.
Sir, last.
Animal do
30.
not
30.
survive in desert.
The last.
Sir, last.
Sir, last.
Sir, last.
Fourth.
Sir, fourth.
Who told fourth?
Sir, me. Purva.
Sir, me.
It's
Sabrina.
Apurva.
Sir,
Others.
And who?
Amandeep.
Sir, me.
Amandeep.
Sir, 6.
It's I saw that it's 16. And who else?
Sabrina.
Okay. Let me see. 16. Amandeep. Okay. Who is the next? Lovelina, what is your roll number?
54.
54. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Sir, second.
Second.
Sir, second.
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 So
Sir,
Amandeep,
first.
then
Yes,
who
sir.
said?
Sir, me.
Sir, others.
Sir, me, Atishay.
Atishay, Amandeep, then
Others.
One.
others. Others is you have not changed your roll number. Huh? Others.
Sir, only if I leave the meeting and rejoin, I'll be able to change my name.
No, I don't agree to your thing. So it is not like that. If you rejoin and I don't others, right?
Yes,
Where
sir.
are you others? Others.
Yes, sir.
Others. Are you here? Others.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So next time when you are login, you all at least keep your profile photo, your roll number, and your name. Okay, let's move to the next unit, aquatic ecosystem. Not next unit, next chapter, aquatic ecosystem. So, what is an aquatic ecosystem?
Those who live under the water.
Is it those who live under the water?
Plants and animals both.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Plants and animals under the water.
Is it plants and animals? Dear, I am telling aquatic ecosystem. Please rethink. You are right, but we all studied what is an ecosystem, right? So when you are saying a terrestrial ecosystem, it's not only the plants and animal living in forest. So it all together, the habitat, the surrounding, the living and non-living. So like that, what is an aquatic ecosystem? Yes.
So life of plants and animals in under the water.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir. So including its.
Sir, it includes ocean, rivers, and all.
Yes. Right. So tell me name of example of two aquatic ecosystem.
Sir, ocean, river.
Hansraj. Okay. Ocean, river, lake, pond. Yes. Can we say that your swimming pool is an aquatic ecosystem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir, artificial.
It's artificial. Yes. Can we say your aquarium is an ecosystem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why not?
So because it is man-made.
Then what? Then what? Means pond is also man-made. Yes, it can be an ecosystem when, but you are maintaining it, right?
Yes, sir. So,
But-
but the plants there is not, matlab, it's artificial plants.
Who is trying to write on the board? Is it, are you school children? Huh? Okay. So you can see mangroves are a part of aquatic ecosystem, seagrass bed. Then coral reefs, marine turtle. So there are huge number of species those reside in aquatic ecosystem. Okay. So these are the major. By the end of 20th century, biology means aquatic ecosystem are in deep trouble. The reason behind is that so habitats are was getting degraded. The marine species were threatened, and the people's livelihood seriously affected. What are the three main reasons? So ecosystem were the destruction of marine resources by bottom trawling. So bottom trawling is like huge net and equipment is used. So from the bottom of the sea, from the bottom of the any marine ecosystem, they will take everything. So they will break their houses, they will take everything together. So that what will happen? It will be very difficult for them to revive, to replenish. It's not catching fish rather than breaking the nest, breaking their habitat. When you are breaking the habitat, then it is not that easy for them to rebuild the natural setup. And the mining of corals and the pollution from industries, the anthropogenic activities, that had a very negative impact on the aquatic ecosystem. In many places, if you look at our cities, 10, 20 years back, 30 years back, those aquatic ecosystems were nearby the town or cities. You will find many of them are now converted to waste pool. You will find the domestic wet sewage water and many unhygienic natural means artificial things are moving to that ecosystem, and that is totally destroyed. You may look at Kuakhai or Gangua Bridge or the nearby aquatic ecosystem in and around Bhubaneswar. You will find how the pathetic condition is they are going through. So beautiful places are now no more. So it's very difficult. So you will also find a story of Gulf Mannar Biosphere Reserve in your textbook. So the importance, the summary of the story Gulf Mannar is that Gulf Mannar in Tamil Nadu is a rich biodiversity place full of mangroves, coral reef, turtle, and many more. But the destruction is due to bottom trawling, coral mining, and pollution from industries. So what happened? Many species facing extinction. So people who used to live on that, means the for whom it was a livelihood, because of excessive use of those places by the mafia and by the corporate and by the rich and mighty people. So many poor and marginal people who were depending on those natural resources since generation together, they suffered. So a reserve trust was formulated to work with local communities. Awareness creation, coral mining was reduced. So people in the local and those who were using a lot of machineries to do the things, they were taken together to understand that, look, this is the problem that we are facing and what the future consequences can be. So better to take care before it's too late. Okay. So almost aquatic ecosystem, we can see ocean, river, lakes, wetland, and the crucial factor in aquatic life zone is the salinity, the life penetration or what you call the turbidity, nutrient level, waves and currents of water. These four things are very important, which supports or responsible for the aquatic life in a particular place. Okay, there are few things left, so we'll cover in the next class. Then we'll go to the next unit, that is we'll cover first the biodiversity. Okay, then we'll go to the natural resources. Okay, let me see how many of you are here. 46 of you are here. Roll number 2, roll number 3. Respond to your roll calls. Roll number 2.
Present, sir.
3.
Present, sir.
7. 7 is absent. Okay, means he has left. Okay, so roll number 8.
Present, sir.
Okay, roll number 10 also left. Okay, roll number 11. Okay, roll number 11 is also not here. Roll number 12.
Present, sir.
Roll number 14. Roll number 17. Roll number 14 also absent. Okay.
17 present, sir.
Right, I know. 17 present. 18. 18, Anand. Anand also left in between. Okay. Roll number 20.
Present, sir.
Okay. 21. 21 also left. Animes. Good. Okay. Ankit Kumar.
Present, sir.
Okay. So Ankita must be present, right?
Present, sir.
Yes. Ankita. 24. 24, are you present? Ansika Jena? No, you have also left. Okay. Okay. Roll number 26.
Present, sir.
Okay. Roll number 31.
Present, sir.
Okay. Roll number 38. Chirag, are you here? Chirag has also left. Okay. Okay, for today, let the surprise check up to this only. Of course, roll number 43, are you here?
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay. Roll
Excuse
number
me, sir.
53. Yes.
Sir, 65 present. Sir,
I know.
joined. Sir, joined
Okay, you
late, so
joined
I
late.
didn't. Yes, sir.
Okay, 65 Prachi. Okay.
Sir, roll
Right.
number 40 present.
Roll number 40 present. No, you look, this is a surprise check just to understand who are those people who are leaving in between. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So roll number 43.
Yes, sir. Present.
Okay, good. Gautam 44.
Yes, sir. Present. 44.
Okay. Kushal Patel. Roll number 50.
Yes, sir. Present, sir. Kushal Patel. 50.
Okay. 59. 59. Neil Biswal. He has also left. Okay. Good. People. Fine. Roll number 69. Roll number 69. Pratham Agrawal. He has also left.
Sir, 55 I'm here.
55.
I'm here, sir, present.
Manav, you are here. I know.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. Almost. So every time I'll take a surprise check right now at the end, sometimes in the middle. Sometimes I will not take the attendance and some.
Present, sir. Sir, Pratham Agarwal present, sir.
Who?
Sir, Pratham Agarwal.
So where were you?
Sir, I was in the meeting. I was unable to unmute myself. Sir, you can see the recording.
Okay. Fine.
Okay,
Pratham.
sir. Roll number 69. Roll number 69.
Yes, Pratham. I have marked it. Okay, wish you all the best. Take care. We'll meet on next Monday.